I'm about to do your Taurus January 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Taurus, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Taurus love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Taurus love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Taurus reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you, what they're thinking about you at the end of January 2021, what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to take a look at what your person's intentions are toward you here at the end of January 2021, and what their most likely actions are going to be toward you moving forward from the end of January 2021. And then we're going to finish off the reading by getting you some advice on how to best navigate the situation with this person. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means that I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the Taurus people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. So because it's a general reading, it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every single Taurus person on the planet all at the same time. I mean, there's like 667 million Taurus people right now. There's no way one reading can hit all of them. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking, let's get on with this Taurus reading for today, and let's start by getting 3 cards for how does Taurus's romantic person of interest really feel about them at the end of January 2021, please. What are this person's feelings toward Taurus? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Now, this is the pinnacle of the Cups suit. I mean, this guy expresses the full spectrum of love and emotions from the Cups suit. Now, this is someone who has a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions toward you. They just may not necessarily outwardly express that. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They definitely don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. They usually don't publicly broadcast what their emotions are. They have a lot of love and emotions for you. They probably just don't necessarily tell you that. Now, this is someone, when they make their decisions, they do consult their emotions when they do that. They just don't let the emotions get in the way and cloud their judgment. Under that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. A lot of times this represents the combining together of 2 people, 2 families, all their assets, all their resources to make something very stable and abundant. This is like the dream life for most people in terms of having their material world in order, having their finances in order, not wanting for anything. It's all taken care of here. This is like building a legacy. Right under that, we have Leo energy here with the Sun. This is the happiest card in the tarot deck. This is about happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You cannot get a better card than the Sun. So this is all looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. Now, this King of Cups is Pisces energy. This Ten of Pentacles, this is, let's see, Virgo energy. And this is Leo energy here. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. In their feelings for you, we have the Five of Cups, which is Scorpio. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer. And we have the Page of Cups here. So this is any water sign. So we got quite a bit of water out here. We got Cancer, Scorpio, water. We got Pisces. Could be dealing with a water sign here. Now, this Five of Cups in their feelings, this is sadness and remorse about the past. This is about being focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled out. All the love, all the emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. It's about having their focus on what they've lost and feeling that loss. Being focused on what they don't have and feeling that gap in their life. It's about their focus being in the wrong place, and it's causing them to feel some negative, low vibrational emotions. At the same time, they've got these 2 full upright cups behind them, cups full of love and emotions, and they don't have their focus on that. So this is about their focus being in the wrong place here. They're thinking about the past, and of course they're feeling what they felt in the past. Next in their feelings for you, we have the Chariot. Cancer energy, this is about using the will to move forward very quickly into success and victory. This is actually the fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. Now it's also about using the will to move forward past all the problems, all the challenges, all the roadblocks from the past, moving past all of that stuff quickly, moving forward in success and victory. So it's whatever this is that they experienced some sort of a loss in the past. They're feeling that. They're feeling all these emotions for you. They're feeling like moving forward quickly and successfully. They're also feeling like expressing their emotions to you. This is news and messages of love and emotions. This is expressing emotions. So we've got them having all these emotions, but not necessarily outwardly expressing them. And now we've got them moving quickly in the direction of actually expressing those emotions. This fish in this cup can sometimes represent an apology. This can represent some sort of a love offer, but maybe not necessarily the most serious, most well-developed love offer. Like the pages are the least mature of the court cards. Not like immature in like a childish way, but just like immature as in not fully developed all the way yet. There's a big difference between the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. But it looks like your person's feeling like moving things forward with you, telling you how they feel. What are this person's thoughts about Taurus here at the end of January 2021, please? What are they thinking about Taurus? Okay. Cool, we'll take that. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man, more Pisces energy. So it looks like a strong possibility you're dealing with a water sign or an earth sign here. We've seen the Ten of Pentacles. Just about every other card we've seen has been a water sign up until now. This is the Pisces energy. This is about progress being halted, no forward movement, things being stagnated. The Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's looking at things from all these different perspectives, like different perspectives than he would normally look at things through, different points of view, different angles, and he's trying to figure out what to do moving forward. We see this energy of being focused on the past and then trying to use the will to move forward past all of that into success and victory very quickly, but progress isn't moving here. Now, another thing about this Chariot card, there's no reins connecting the driver to these beasts that pull the chariot. He uses his willpower alone to control this thing. So yeah, this is the fastest energy in the deck, but only if the driver is in alignment. If the driver's not in alignment, this thing ain't going anywhere. It's just completely stuck like Chuck right there where it sits until he gets in alignment. Once he gets in alignment, it's like a bullet being shot out of a gun. It's super fast. I'm thinking they're not perfectly in alignment here because there is no forward movement. We've got the fastest forward moving energy in the deck, yet progress is still halted. Your person is still single. Your person is viewing you, though, as the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's pretty good in and of itself. This Queen of Cups, this represents that they have a lot of love and emotions for you, and they want to give that love and emotions to you. But this is also how they're thinking about you. They're thinking about you in terms of you are this loving, mothering, nurturing type energy. You're very intuitive, very in touch with your emotions. You have a lot of love to give, and you want to give your love to people. You want to support the people and take care of the people that matter to you, and that's how they're viewing you. Now we also have this Queen of Swords energy. This is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now you can see by the way she holds her hand out, she'll offer to let you speak your truth, but she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to her better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something, but it's also an energy of cutting off things and people that don't serve you. Whatever this loss was in the past, I think your person, even though they have all this love and emotions for you, I'm thinking that they're afraid on some level that you're going to cut them off. We do have the Queen of Pentacles out here. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of like someone who's a very nurturing, grounded, stable, abundant type energy. This is someone who's good at managing the home and the home life and the resources of the home and the family and all that good stuff. Very grounded, stable person. We already saw that 10 of Pentacles. This is who manages the 10 of Pentacles. Now also in their thoughts, we have the Fool, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So we just saw the Queen. Now we've got the King. That's counterparts. That's a power couple. This 2 cards that are probably supposed to be together, 2 people that are probably supposed to be together is usually what that represents for me. This Fool card, this is about taking the leap of faith. This is card 0 of the major arcana. It's the very beginning. It's taking that leap of faith, just jumping off the cliff, figuring out how this is going to work on the way. Not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they're willing to take that first step. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take that first step. It's just saying, screw it, I'm going for it, jumping off the cliff and figuring out how to grow their wings on the way down. So even though progress is stagnated right now, they're thinking about just jumping. They're thinking about, let's just go for it. But something is holding them up. This 2s represent decisions. So the 2 of Pentacles is like weighing the options to something, like weighing the pros and cons to something, trying to figure out, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? So that type of like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type energy, not really being sure. Now this is a card of balance, but it's more about maintaining balance or regaining balance. So they're trying to figure something out here, which I already saw with this Hanged Man card. Like I said, I didn't think your person was fully in alignment. Your person's not fully balanced. This card is laying right underneath that. So this is them trying to figure out how to get themselves balanced. I think that is what's stopping them from taking this leap of faith. Where they're unbalanced is where their focus is. They're focusing on what they don't have, focused on the loss, focused on something that's not in their life. They're feeling that loss, they're feeling that gap, and that's got them out of alignment here. But we have this King of Pentacles. This is someone who's very, very abundant, very prosperous, very stable, a generous type energy. This is someone who builds that 10 of Pentacles that we saw. He builds it. The Queen of Pentacles manages that. This is a power couple. This is someone who is usually involved in, they've got their money in order, their finances in order. They've kind of got their shit together, really. This is someone who is like involved in a business or owns a business or is like in a decision-making capacity in a business, like they're a manager or something along those lines. This could be like an independent contractor, something like that. Someone who runs their own thing, is good at managing things. Now, what are their beliefs about you? What are this person's beliefs about Taurus here at the end of January 2021, please? What are their beliefs? Oh, we got one flip up in the deck here. What are their beliefs about Taurus, please? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Now, this is a heavy burden that your person's carrying. They believe there is some heavy burden that they're carrying, possibly about you. Now, in tarot, 10s are completion, so this represents the completion of some heavy burden. Either they're at a spot where they're able to lay this burden down now, or they will soon be at a spot where they can lay this burden down, with hopefully. I think so. I mean, we got this Knight of Swords next. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So we've got the fastest overall energy in the deck out here. Now we've got the fastest knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, speaking the truth about something. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, very decisive action on something. Like the Knight of Swords knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing, and he doesn't screw around. He comes in and he takes care of business, and he does it quickly. The Moon, though, we have some fears, worries, and anxieties around all this, which is why your person's still not in balance. They're not in alignment. It's why they're like, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? They have some fears and worries that are preventing them from taking action. Now, sometimes this can represent like something being hidden in the dark, like something you don't know about, some secret they're keeping maybe, or maybe just something that you're unaware of. It could be that, that you might even be totally unaware that they're still stuck in the past, still like wanting to make this leap with you, but like not doing it for some reason. That could be what's hidden in the dark from you. This could just be nothing about that at all. It could just be their fears and worries and anxiety. That could be the burden that they're carrying here. Now, in their beliefs about you, we have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. This Three of Swords is heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third-party energy. It doesn't necessarily mean like a romantic third party. It doesn't mean necessarily that your person was cheating on you or that they believe you're cheating on them. This can be any third-party energy, any energy that's not you, Taurus, any energy that's not this person that we're reading about here, like working too much, going to school, like being stuck at home in like this semi-quarantine thing that we're in here. Nosy neighbors, nosy family members, like some move, anything that's not your energy, that's not their energy. Anything that we do a lot of carries its own energy. So this is just saying there's some heartbreak and sadness going on, and that's part of their burden. This Ace of Swords, this is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. Now this is also the sword you would use to make a decision with. Like the root word of decide, like the Latin word that decide comes from, literally means to cut off. So this is the sword you would use to cut off your other options, to cut off people and things that don't serve you, to cut off things that aren't in balance. Now, we're talking about this Chariot won't move if your person's not in alignment. And then the next card in that column is them being off balance, trying to regain their balance, trying to come back into alignment about something, trying to make some sort of decision. Here's the sword of clarity, the sword they would use to cut off that stuff that's not in balance. What's not in balance is this sadness and remorse, this heartbreak and sadness. That stuff's not in balance, and that's what's preventing this expressing of emotions. That's what's preventing things from moving forward quickly. It's what's preventing this stability. And then we've got the Seven of Wands and their beliefs. This is about being walled off and defensive. It's like defending their position on something, defending their stance on something. These other wands can represent other people, their actions, their words, their opinions, what they think of something, and your person defending themselves against that. So this could be some third-party energy in terms of other people doing some talking and your person defending that. This could also represent, because wands are about desires, that your person is willing to fight for what it is that they desire, to fight for what they believe in, to fight for what they want. All of this is a heavy burden for your person, and it looks like they're trying to make some rapid action in that direction. There's just some fears and worries holding them back. Well, that's their feelings, their thoughts, their beliefs. What are their intentions toward you here at the end of January 2021? What are this person's intentions? Okay. I'm here. The bottom of the deck, we have strength, Leo energy. This card tells me that there has been some difficult situation for your person to deal with, and they have had to tap into their internal strength in order to make it through it. Obviously, you've got a difficult situation when you've got all this sadness and remorse, this heartbreak and sadness. They've had to tap into their internal strength to deal with that. This also tells me they have had that internal strength. They do have it, and they're able to tap into it. This is also the courage to face their fears. We saw the moon with the fears, worries, and anxieties that are holding them back. This is them summoning that inner courage to be able to deal with that. This is also about like trying to tame the beast within. You say see the lady here with her hand in the lion's mouth, and she's totally calm and relaxed about that. She's got this thing tamed completely. So this is about your person trying to rein themselves in, trying to tame their emotions, trying not to let their emotions get the best of them, not let them like rush off and do anything hasty or rash, mess anything up. Because what they really want is this Six of Swords, moving forward into calmer waters with you. This is about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind and moving forward into calmer waters that are much more clear, where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward toward what it is they actually want. Now, the woman and child and these swords that are stuck in the boat all represent that even though they're moving forward into calmer waters, they're doing so still carrying some burdens of the past along with them. They're trying to be patient with this. This is Sagittarius energy with this Temperance card. We're talking about their intentions. So they're trying to rein themselves in and not do anything too rash, too quick. We've got another energy of being very patient. It's about blending things together little bits at a time, taking a step back, looking at the big picture, see how all this is kind of panning out before they come back in to blend some more together, make some fine-tuning adjustments. Now, this is also a card that can represent reconciliation. You've got this angel blending together 2 cups of water. Cups and the water represent love and emotions. Now, this love has been separated into 2 different cups. Clearly, we've got something has happened here in the past for this person. Now, also, in the background of this card, right behind this guy, we've got those 2 full upright cups of love there that their focus isn't quite on at that point in time. Here, the love has been separated into 2 different cups, and this angel is recombining it back together into 1 cup, like reconciling the situation. So this is reconciliation type energy. Now, in their intentions, moving forward from January 2021, we've got the 3 of Cups, the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. 3 of Cups is more reconciliation energy. I can't talk. This is about being reunited and celebrating. So we see them intending to be patient, wanting to move forward into reconciliation with you. First card out in their intentions, being reunited with you. King of Wands, this is a lot of passion and desire they have for you. This is someone who knows exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. They see things through until the end. They don't give up. They don't let obstacles and roadblocks get in their way. They go after what they want, and they almost always get it. Now, this is Cancer energy. This is Leo energy. Let's see, the 3 of Swords would be Libra energy. We've got more Leo energy out here. I guess this could be Sagittarius too. So we've got Leo out here a couple of times. We've got Sagittarius out here a couple of times. We've got Cancer out here. You could literally be dealing with any sign. I just know people like to hear what signs I see, so I'm just calling out the ones that stick out prominently to me. You got this 7 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. This is about options and choices, but it's more about the confusion around those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here. There's a lot of stuff in these cups. There's a lot of emotions involved for your person, and they don't want to make a mistake. They don't want to mess anything up, which we already saw here with this Strength card, trying to hold themselves back so they don't mess anything up. So your person, they intend to reconcile with you. They intend to come after what they want with you. They're just confused about how to do it. Also in their intentions is the 4 of Swords, more Libra energy. This is about going internal to do some healing, to do some thinking about something, to do some contemplating about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. They're confused, and they're trying to take their time here to figure all of this out. That's what their intentions are anyway. Now, you and I both know how people are. What they intend to do, what they actually end up doing are sometimes very different things. So let's take a look at this person's most likely actions toward you. What are this person's most likely actions toward Taurus moving forward from the end of January 2021 on, please? What are their most likely actions? Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. They're viewing you as the Queen of Cups. This is someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you, but they also are viewing you as someone who's very intuitive, who has a lot of love and emotions to give. This is a loving, mothering, nurturing energy. So your person is very likely to continue having these strong feelings toward you, possibly even express those. We have the Magician here, a master manifester. This is someone who has all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources, everything they need here to manifest whatever it is their will desires. This is about your person like actively trying to manifest something with you. Now in their most likely actions, Taurus, we've got the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and we have the Emperor. The Seven of Swords got a few different meanings here. Sometimes this is a card of trying to get away with something, lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior, overall like sneakiness. I don't really feel that here though. I see too much of this person trying to balance themselves out, trying to fight for what they want, wanting this reconciliation with you. I don't see sneakiness out of this. There's no other card out here that even goes along with that story except maybe this Three of Swords. It's possible that this person had a third party in the past, but I still don't feel sneakiness or deception from this card. The other meanings are self-preservation and leaving something behind. Self-preservation as in like protecting themselves from getting hurt. That's the whole reason this guy is stealing these swords. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. So he's stealing them to make sure they can't be used against him, to make sure he can't be hurt with them. So this could mean your person is most likely to take actions that lead to them not getting hurt. Or this could represent leaving something behind because they can only carry 5 swords and they have to leave the other 2 behind. So this could be your person taking actions to leave something behind, which is possible, I guess. It's feeling more like not wanting to be hurt here, which could lead someone to take actions of leaving something behind simply because they're too afraid of getting hurt, especially if they've gone through this much heartbreak and sadness and remorse in the past. Because that's clearly what's got them out of balance and what's in the way of them moving forward. That's what's causing their confusion here. This Page of Wands, this is either news and messages of passion and desire, or this is taking the first steps down a new path towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. They could be leaving something behind, as in this confusion. They could be all confused, intend to go internal to figure all this out, figure out what to do moving forward. And this could be telling me they're most likely to leave that confusion, that heartbreak and sadness in the past. Because what they really, really want, the most important card in their intentions, is this Three of Cups, this reconciliation energy. So they're leaving something behind and taking the first steps down a new path toward a lot of passion and desire. This is the minor arcana version of the Fool card that we already saw earlier, taking that leap of faith. Next we have Aries energy with the Emperor. This is like taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. Again, master manifester type energy. He's got all the tools, all the resources, everything he needs to put together a plan to get what he wants and then to execute that plan. This represents like all 4 kings rolled into one person. At some point in time, we saw them have 3 queens in their energy in terms of how they think about you. They've got all 4 kings here in their energy. They've already got 2 of them on the board. We've already seen that the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So they too are in that 3 kings type energy. To me, this looks like they're leaving something behind, taking the first steps down a new path toward what it is they actually desire. And again, that's lined up directly underneath the King of Wands. So that's all looking good. Stepping into that 4th king energy here where they're taking control of this situation. That's what they're most likely to do moving forward from January 2021. Now that's your person. Let's get you some advice on how you should navigate this situation. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you play this so it works out in a way that's best for you? What's the advice for Taurus on how to navigate the situation with this person, please? Get these in order. Whoops. Let's get one more card for advice for Taurus, please. Okay, thank you. Got one jump off on the floor here, making me work for it tonight. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. This is she who knows. she sits in front of the veil of consciousness. So she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She knows everything. She can go back and forth behind this curtain whenever she wants to. This is where your intuition comes from. She is the source of all the love and the emotions, all the water that runs through all the different scenes in the tarot deck. She's the source of it all. She's the unconscious mind. This is where your intuition comes from, your gut feelings come from. This is telling me that you are either receiving intuitive hits about this connection already, your gut's already telling you something about this, or you already know. You already know something here. Seven of Wands is under that. That's already out here in your person's energy. This is like you being willing to fight for what it is that you want, or you being willing to defend your position on something. We got the Six of Cups under that. This is a card that represents the past. Thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way it used to be. This represents a really strong emotional connection between the two of you, but it can also represent someone from your past making a comeback. Now, it looks like you guys have been together at some point in the past and something went wrong. Otherwise, why would there be all this sadness and remorse and heartbreak about the past? Why would there be this being off balance and wanting to move forward past all that stuff? Why would there be this need to intend to reconcile things? I feel like this is your person trying to make a comeback, and you intuitively already know that. We've got them viewing you as the Queen of Cups. This is the most intuitive queen in the deck. In your advice, we have the Hanged Man, Six of Wands, the Chariot, Two of Wands, and Justice. This Hanged Man is Pisces energy. Progress being halted, no forward movement, things being stagnant. It's about looking at things from different perspectives, different points of view, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Then we've got two forward moving energies in a row. We've got this Six of Wands, Leo energy. This is about moving forward in success and victory. It's also about recognition. Either like you recognizing something about yourself, or recognizing something about your person, or recognizing something about this connection that allows you to move forward in success and victory. I don't know if your intuition is talking to you here, if you just got to look at things from a different perspective and now you're recognizing something that's allowing you to move forward. But we're going from this moving forward energy into an energy that we've already seen out here in your person's energy. The fastest forward moving energy in the whole tarot deck. This is about moving forward very quickly in success and victory. This is like, it's more than just the major arcana version of this card. Like if you could take this and that Six of Swords that we saw, and maybe the Eight of Wands, and combine all of that together, it gets you pretty close to what this energy represents. This is so much more powerful energy than that, though. This is about using the will to move forward past the problems, challenges, and obstacles of the past, to move forward in success and victory. Again, like I said with your person, this only moves if things are in alignment, if the driver, which would be you in this case, is in alignment. I don't see you being out of alignment at all. I see your person being out of alignment. All I see for you is a decision that you need to make here. This is a crossroads, a fork in the road. It's a decision point, and it's a decision about which path leads you to the world that you want and which path do you need to leave behind. So this is a decision. It's also a two. This is the two of the major arcana. She's right here on top. So this is telling me that you're getting some divine guidance about this decision. Your intuition is talking to you about this decision, or you already like have gut feelings to where you already know what to do or what you're going to do about this decision. Final card in your advice is Justice, the card of balance. This is Libra energy. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. This sword in this card is the sword that's already out here in your person's energy, and in this case it's used to sever things that aren't in balance so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So I feel like you're at a crossroads here. It looks like you've got something to figure out. Once you figure that out, you're going to be moving forward in success and victory, and it's just going to accelerate from there. It's just a matter of you got to figure it out. You have to be able to choose the path that you want to go down, and it's going to lead you to the right thing for you. And I think intuitively you already know what the right thing for you is. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Taurus love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.